What up guys, it's Drift bringing you another Fallout 4 video. Today we're going to be talking about leveling up. I had some people questioning my level, wondering how I got such high level. So I'm going to help you guys out, give you guys some tips, some pointers on leveling up in Fallout. It's very easy to level up in this game. Everything you do, you gain experience, whether building for your settlements, taking out enemies, completing missions, yada yada yada. So as soon as this stops freezing here. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go get a companion. Now, this is one of the best companions you can find in the game. His name's MacCready, right here.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging,
So when you find him in Goodneighbor. So Goodneighbor's over here, obviously. If you guys don't know where it is, I'll show you on the map. It's right here. Alright, and you find him in Hotel Rexford. No, not Hotel Rexford. You find him in the bar place. You go in there, and he charges you like 200 caps or whatever, so make sure you have 200 caps. And then just start traveling with him. And he's one of the best companions because he likes when you pick locks, he likes when you steal shit, he likes when you haggle for better caps. Like say, you know, like you're about to go on a mission and you get offered like 200 caps, but you talk the person up to 300 to 400 to 500, yada yada. Each time you do that and you succeed, he likes it. So that being the case, what you want to do is you want to make sure your charisma is 10. Because if your charisma's not high, you're not going to succeed in the dialogue. You're not going to get him to like you. So you want your charisma to be maxed out. Obviously, you want your intelligence to be maxed out because when you do any action in this game, you gain experience. The more intelligence you have, the more experience you gain. So you want that maxed out first and foremost. Then over here on the luck side, this perk right here, Idiot Savant. Randomly receiving bonus experience. Let's see. You now randomly receive 5-time experience from any action. The lower your intelligence, the greater the chance. So basically, every now and then you'll get a 5-time booster whenever you do something. Whenever that happens, for the next 3 minutes or so, you get 3-time experience on everything you do. Alright, so what that means is you have your companion, right? Okay. And then obviously when you want to complete his missions and get him to like you as much as he can, and then you want to get romantically involved with him and you flirt with him. Once you do that like twice, then you gain the kill shot perk, which is one of the best perks in the game. It's one of my favorite ones. Just to show you guys what it looks like. Where is it? Right here. Thanks to your relationship with MacCready, headshot accuracy and VATS is increased by 20%, which is amazing. So once you have that perk, you know that he likes you to the max. Once you do that, then you just want to sleep. You want to sleep with him in an owned bed, in one of your beds that you made. Okay, it has to be a bed that you made. It can't be a random ass bed somewhere out in the wilderness somewhere. You can't, it doesn't count. Okay? Alright, so look at this map. I'll show you where I did most of my heavy grinding at. Over here. A place called Fort Strong right here. If you look, there's also a settlement that you can take over right next to it. It's called Nordhagen Beach. Okay? As you can see, it's like it takes like a minute to walk there from there. So obviously what you'd want to do is sleep with MacCready in Nordhagen Beach. Okay? Once you do that, you get the well-rested bonus, which doubles your experience. Then you come over here and just annihilate all the super mutants. Okay? Kill all the super mutants. And you'll just rinse and repeat that. Once they're all dead, you want to sleep for 72 hours in game time, and then come back and do it all over again. Each time you do it, it'll net you a lot of experience because those super mutants are strong in there. Another place where I grinded for my experience is hold on. There's somewhere right here. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, Quincy. Quincy Ruins. Okay. It's right near Warwick Homestead, which is another settlement that you can get. As you can see, I got it. So, sleep there, run over here, kill all the enemies. Just a warning, this place is extremely, extremely dangerous. It's probably one of the most dangerous locations in the game simply because it's full of gunners with power armor. They got mini nukes, they got missile launchers, the whole shebang. They got heavy combat armor. It's fucking insane. Not only that, but there's a couple of assaultrons in there, which you got to be extremely cautious when fighting because they go invisible and they will fucking annihilate you. It doesn't matter how high level you are, they fucking annihilate you. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Another way to get a lot of experience in this game, obviously, is to hook up your settlements, man. You know, build some houses for them. You know, try to pretend like, you know, like the game is real and you're just trying to like make a life for them. So give them like, you know, you got an Eatrotronic machine, you got Mama Murphy's, your little living room space here, a little bathroom. You know what I'm saying, come up here, pretty little room with some beds in it. Little office space up top, more beds. I'll show you guys my other buildings I made. I made this little building. And it's possible to make floating bridges, like I just did right there. Come up in here, we got in here. This is an empty room, but when you go up, it's like a nice little game room. Got the pool table, little couches, little bar. Alright, come up here, another little like library type area. You can put books on the shelves. Alright, come up over here. You wanna make it to where your settlers are happy, and the only time they're happy is when you hook them up with shit. Like you gotta build everything that you can possibly build for them. Okay, you want to make sure you have enough food and water, obviously, or they get mad.
Yes.
All right, now this is the main house. I didn't really hook this house up. Instead, I built my own houses. Well, as you can see, you got all the stores. I got all the stores, level 3 stores. So when you do that, it bumps the happiness up by a lot. Not only that, but you make money. All I gotta do is come up over here every like 72 hours or so. Come up in here, go to the miscellaneous page and grab my bottle caps. Alright. You want to make sure you build a caravan trade stand. For sure, need that. This is my main house. That's the living space. Little bar right there. Little bridge extending to the top of that building. The reason why I make bridges to the top of buildings is so that I can access the power pylons on top in case I need to repair them or some shit like that. Alright, got another little bedroom area. This is sort of like the dining space I made. Dining table, make some drugs, whatever. Alright, then I made like a little doorway coming up onto this rooftop so I can access this pylon. Let's see what's up here. This is like a little tool shop place I made. You know, put your tools in. Come up over here, this is the roof. I usually put my generators on the roofs because that way they're out of the way, they make less noise, they're not actually visible. Yeah, it's just a good place to put your generators. Alright, so that's my 4-story house, 5 including the roof. Come up over here, I made this little shack. Alright, let's go up top first. A little pylon. Got my my sentry guns. Come up in here. I got my power armor shack. This is where I'll keep all my power armors. I have way more power armors than this. It's just that I couldn't fit them all in here. They're scattered around the settlements. I got like, I don't know, about 20 sets. This is where I store all my like extra pieces in case I want to make a new set that I find. That's the power armor station. Alright, got the turrets over here. The reason why I'm showing you guys this is to give you some ideas on settlement building and whatnot. Now, when you're building this shit, you gain massive experience, bro. Like massive. What you want to do is you always want to rest before you do something, especially if you're gonna be doing it for a while and gaining lots of experience. Like, say when you're building a settlement like this, every time you build an item, you gain a lot of experience because you rested. And to make sure you have MacCready around, somewhere around you when you're sleeping. That way you can, you know, do your thing, the thing with them. Yeah, that's about it. Build up your settlements. As you can see, if you look at my map, I got pretty much all the settlements. I pretty much hooked them all up. You know, build the basics, build them an indoor space for their beds. You don't want their beds outside. They get mad. They don't get happy when their beds are outside. So just think logically. Think what a person would actually like, how they'd be comfortable to live, and then just go out and build shit. I would say I'm level 188 right now. I would say I've gained at least 100 levels. Nah, 80 levels just by building shit. So out of 188 levels, 80 of them I gained just by hooking up the settlements, man. And not only that, it's fun, it's addicting to build the settlements up, because it's just, you know, you put your own little pizzazz on whatever you do, and it's a good experience, man. So you want to make sure you take care of your settlers. It's pretty much the whole point of this game, is to save the Commonwealth. So you definitely want to save the Commonwealth, hook them up, gain all that experience. Anytime you guys, before you go out on a mission, make sure you get that well-rested bonus. Anytime you're turning in a mission and getting the caps for it, make sure that you rest before you finish the mission, because you know you're about to get some experience, so make sure you rest. There's a couple drugs in this game that up your experience by like 2%. I don't remember what they're called. Oh wait, no, it's Calmex. It's called Calmex. And what that does is it gives you a plus 2% bonus. So if you stack that with the well-rested bonus, you get a considerable amount more experience. Now, I only have 2 Calmex. Oh, it's not Calmex, it's something else. Shit. If you're planning on getting experience by killing enemies like I did, you want to make sure your agility is high enough for sneak, okay? So you come over here to your sneak. You want your sneak at least to level 4. And then you want your Mr. Sandman to be pretty high. And then your ninja skill obviously has to be maxed out. Those 3 combined together, when they're maxed out, you do insane amounts of damage from a sneak attack. Let's see, what else? You want to make sure, for sure, that the game is on survival mode. If the game is not on survival mode, the enemies are going to be weaker and give you less experience. So double make sure you're on survival mode, and your sneak skills are up. What that does is it allows you to kill the enemies quicker. And that's what we're about. We're about speed. We're about speed. Just taking them out. Headshot. Boom, boom, boom. Now, when you're on survival mode, though,